Hey you, wanna see a fancy trick? Woo! Pretty fancy, huh? What if I told you this was possible in vanilla? Single player, multiplayer, any version you can think of with scaffolding, this thing's gonna work. Now you may be wondering, Legitimoose, how? In this video, I'll explain the wonders of the infinite scaffolding glitch, how it works, why it works, and how you can do it yourself. First up, why it works. This is a ghost block. And this is a machine that generates ghost blocks. There's some right there. 2 ghost blocks hot off the presses. But these are in fact not real blocks. No, these blocks are as fake as Minecraft Manhunt. Which is to say, only partly. The most noteworthy quality of a ghost block, in my opinion, is the fact that if you interact with it in any way, it will disappear. For example, I right-click on it, it disappears. Because for all intents and purposes, the server has no idea that this block is here. This is a block that is visible and existent only to me. And this is exactly what happens with the infinite scaffolding bug. A quick disclaimer is that if a proper hosted multiplayer server catches you standing on thin air like this, even a vanilla server, it'll notice and it'll boot you off the server for trying to fly hack. On to how it's executed. This involves clicking very fast. You place down your scaffolding, and as you all know, scaffolding can go out 5 blocks unsupported before it starts to fall. What if you could place 2 at once? Well, that is exactly what this glitch requires you to do. We have to step back 1 from the edge because this edge one knows it's at the edge and will never let you place more than 1 scaffolding. This one does not know that. So we're going to click as fast as humanly possible. I'm clicking, and there we go. A floating scaffolding. This is a ghost block, so other players will not be able to see it. The server cannot see it, but the thing about scaffolding is that it behaves differently than other blocks. Normally, when you right-click on a ghost block, it gets destroyed or replaced by the block you're holding. But scaffolding, you see, when you right-click on it, it places a block adjacent to it. Note that if you have trouble creating the first ghost block, try harder, or get on a laggier server. Now you can create these ghost blocks from pretty far back. Obviously you can't create them from here because it won't go past that 1 block, but you can start creating them from here. Now that you know how to create them, I'm gonna show you how to use them as a form of transit. Let's try walking. I would recommend trying this out in creative mode before you attempt it in survival, even though it is possible in both. So you wanna click never when you're back here on the block, because if I right click here, I'm gonna fall. You wanna time it so that you're always clicking near the edge of the block, so that you're always walking onto the next piece of scaffolding. Now how about going up? The trick is to line yourself up at the edge of the block, and then jump and right click like as soon as you're able to. Now I've switched into survival mode to show you whether or not this consumes resources. So here we go. You can see the number in my inventory is going down. I will eventually run out of items. Let's say I'm running low on stock, I need to refill, I can just press Q. Boom. Hey, while you're here, consider subscribing. I would also like to offer the all-powerful small YouTuber shout-out to my boy Egg Socks for showing me this glitch and using it in his latest video. Link right here. You should also check out my videos. Link right here. And you should also subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!